How y'all doing? This is Rod Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 901. And this time I'm reviewing SuperGirl, Season 3, Episode 2. And what happens on this week's episode, Kara goes up against this meta-human named Sai, and what her powers is that she can use her psychic powers to make your fears come true in your mind. And she's using this to rob banks, and she starts robbing the bank, and then SuperGirl just loads on her phone. Then Wynn tells her about Sai, and they're seeing surveillance cameras, and then bank gets robbed right then. So SuperGirl goes and tries to stop her, and Sai uses her powers on SuperGirl. And when she uses her powers on SuperGirl, SuperGirl imagines that when she was a kid, when she was first in the pod to leave Krypton, and her mother puts her in the pod and tells her that on Earth the red sun would give you powers, and then she takes off, and while she's taking off, you're in her first person view or whatever, and you see Krypton is floating and everything, and then you get up into that atmosphere, and then Clark's pod flies off into hyperspace and hyperspeed, and her pod gets knocked off because the planet explodes and it knocks her off course, and then what happened in Season 1 happens. But anyway, she's thinking that in her mind, and Sai gets away. Well, Wynn comes up with an idea to make a psychic dampener, because John Jones tried to use his powers on Sai in a fight between SuperGirl and Sai, and she was able to defeat John Jones. And Wynn's trying to make this device, but he can't tell Alex. And SuperGirl, after about the third fight, her and Wynn's talking, and she tells Wynn about the fear I just told y'all about. And then Alex comes in, the SuperGirl leaves, and Alex makes Wynn tell her what happened. And Alex tells SuperGirl during the last fight that she has with Sai that you can do anything, and that don't let this fear overpower you. And then SuperGirl is able to fight Sai because she's not afraid anymore, because the other fear she had is that she put Monel in that pod and she thinks Monel is dead. And now that she doesn't believe that anymore, she's able to fight Sai and contain her and stop her. Well, what else is happening is the woman who saved her daughter, named is Samantha, and her daughter's trying to say that she has powers now, and her daughter gets in a fight in school, and she goes to the scene of the last fight with SuperGirl and Sai, and she's trying to put herself in danger, that way her mother can save her, and her mother goes to try to get her out of the way before the wrecking ball lands on her, and SuperGirl catches the wrecking ball just in time. And at the end of the episode, Samantha's using the crowbar and trying to bend it, but she's not able to. And who Samantha is in the comics, I think her name's Wrath. She is the female version of Doomsday, and Doomsday is the one I thought she was going to be at the end of Season 2. The prediction I had, I remember who I thought it was. I thought it was Doomsday, but it's actually Wrath. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My questions for y'all is, now that we're learning more about Samantha, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B saying that. That's the awesome. It's another episode of Retro TV 901.